guys, my name is Jesse Drives and I'm back and I'm better with another video for y'all today. Today I'm going to be plasti dipping my emblems. These right here, the one on the side over there, and the other one on this other side. I'll be walking y'all through it real quick. Y'all go ahead and watch me. Forgive me for the wind. I know it's really windy outside, but I hope y'all can hear me just fine. And so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so the first thing we're going to go ahead and do is get these emblems nice and clean. Just like painting, you don't want anything, any debris or anything on them. As you can see, my emblems are pretty dirty. So let's go ahead and take that off and I'll check in with y'all. Alright guys, so I went ahead and wiped down every emblem, and as y'all can see, there's a lot of dirt on it. And what you want to do is you don't want to use a lot of soap and water just to get this off. You just want to use a little bit just because you don't want all that moisture inside of the emblems. But you want enough to go ahead and get all the dirt that you have off. And so now we're going to go ahead and hit it with the dry microfiber towel now. We're going to go ahead and dry everything off. And then we're going to move on with alcohol swabs to get it really nice and degreased and dry. Alright, so let's go ahead and dry these emblems up. And you want to be sure that you get into every little nook and cranny that you can. And be sure to get it all. You don't want to leave any of that moisture inside of there. You don't have to be super detailed at this point just because we're going to go ahead and do this again. But you do want to get as much as you can out, just so you don't have that trapped inside of it. Let's see if I can get a shot of that on this side. Now we're gonna go ahead and take a alcohol swab. I'm using an alcohol swab, but y'all can go ahead and use some actual alcohol. What you want to do is you want to go in between each letter and get in there as much as you can, just like that. This is alcohol, so it'll dry pretty quick. You don't gotta worry about the moisture staying inside of there. Alright, as you can see, there's still a lot of dirt. Let's go ahead and do this other side. I'm just using a little ear swab with the alcohol swab wrapped around it just to get inside all those little nooks and crannies. But y'all can go ahead and use a toothpick or anything that y'all want just to get inside of there. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of the emblems and I'll check in with y'all. went ahead and we finished wiping these down. So now we're gonna go ahead and take this off. For which one? You want to leave it about an inch apart, taped off, so we don't want to get some overspray all over the rest of the truck. And we'll tape this off, have it nice and clean, and then we can go ahead and get started on spraying. All right, guys. So we went ahead and got every emblem masked. As you can see, it's not the prettiest masking job, but it'll get the job done. Here I decided that it'd be easier just to do layers of tape rather than paper, but pick your preference, whatever y'all want to do. But yeah, guys, so now that we got this cleaned, we got this degreased, we got it masked off, now we can go ahead and start applying the Plasti dip. So let me go ahead and get that out for y'all, and I'll check in. Give me 1 second. Alright, so what y'all want to do is y'all want to go ahead and shake this really good. Want to make sure y'all get everything nice and mixed in there, and then we can go ahead and start applying some of this. What you want to do is you want to check and make sure it's spraying well. Okay, let's go ahead and start applying this. You want to stay about a foot away or so, 8 to 12 inches away from whatever you're spraying. You don't want to go, this first coat's going to be light and tacky. You just want to go quick and easy with it. I'll go ahead and show you all these two emblems, and then off camera I'll be doing these other two. But just so y'all have an idea of what it is, and let's do it. So as you can see, there still is some, like some parts that I didn't spray. But what you want to do is you want to go ahead and get a good coat and not overspray everything, because then you'll get drips, and then it'll start to look messy. Let me go ahead and touch this up a little bit. Let me go ahead and do the other two emblems, and I'll check in with y'all. So y'all want to go ahead and let this dry for about 10 minutes. When it's dry enough, you'll be able to see. You'll be able to touch it and see if anything wipes off, and that's when you know it's dry enough. What you want to do is you want to apply about 5 to 7 coats of this. So go ahead and take your time and be patient with it. It does dry fairly quick, so it shouldn't take that much time. And I'll check in with y'all right now when it's done drying. Okay, so now this is nice and dry. You can tell because it's dry, it's not sticking to my hand at all, and that's good. That's what you want to see. So let's go ahead and do another coat. And with this one, you want to go a little bit slower. You don't want to overspray, but you want to go just a little bit slower than you did with the first one. Okay, that's looking good. Let's go ahead and do this other side. Okay, as you can already see, it's starting to get a little bit darker, and that's good. That's what we want to see. We want to add these layers nice and good. We don't want to overdo them so we don't have overspraying drips, but you do want to get them nice and dark, and just take your time with it, and it'll come along. Let me go ahead and spray the other emblems, and I'll get back with y'all. While this is drying, I want to give y'all a quick little tip. As you noticed, we've been going from left to right and just straight on. What we're going to want to do with this next one is go from right to left, and then with the other clips, we want to go from the top and then from the bottom center them from every angle, so that way all edges of it get covered, and that way it's not just straight on. There's the plastic dip, but we want to cover all the edges, so that way when we go to remove the excess plastic dip, it sticks really well and it'll cut really well for us. So this is almost done drying. Just want to start peeling it a little where it's dry to the touch, and checking, see how this isn't sticking or anything like that. That's good, that's what we want to see. Let's go ahead and check this one. This one's dry also. Let's go ahead and give it about another minute or so, and then we'll go ahead and slap on another coat. Alright guys, now that this is nice and dry, let's go ahead and hit it with one more coat, and go ahead and go from right to left. Alright guys, now this is dry. Now let's go ahead and hit it from the top, just to make sure we get all these angles. Go ahead and take your time with it. It'll come along just nicely. Okay guys, now this is nice and dry, and let's go ahead and hit it from the bottom angle, so we get this bottom coverage. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and rinse and repeat. Let's go ahead and hit it head on again. Alright guys, let's go ahead and do it again, but this time from right to left. Alright, let's go ahead and give it another coat. This time from the bottom. Guys, let's go ahead and do another coat. Let's go from the top this time, go from left to right. And as time goes on, what you want to do is you want to put it a little bit more tacky each time, a little bit stronger each time, and eventually you'll get those layers built up, and you'll be able to peel it off nice and easy when it's ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a few more layers to this, maybe about 2 or 3, and then I'll check in with y'all when I start to peel it off. Hey guys, I've gone ahead and added about 2 more coats since I last checked in. I'm gonna go ahead and add, I think, about another 2. So that'll put me about around 9 coats, and I'm just doing this so I get full coverage. Y'all can put as many coats as you want, as many as you feel comfortable. I just want to make sure I get full coverage of every part of the emblem so it doesn't start coming up later on, so it lasts. And so this is where I'm at. As you can see, it's not perfect, but it's damn near. And so far I'm pretty happy with the results. And I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 more coats on, and I'll check in with y'all once I start to peel it off. Guys, I'm almost done. I'm gonna add 1 more coat and then I'm gonna begin the process to peel it off. But would you look at that? It's coming out great. We're almost there. We can start to see the light. But alright guys, let me go ahead and add this last coat and I'll check in with y'all. Alright guys, so I just finished laying the last coat and it's already dry. So now what we're going to go ahead and do is start to peel back this, all this tape and begin peeling off the excess plastic that's on here. What you want to do is you want to be careful. You want to go slow. As you can see up here, it all comes off. That's a whole strip. So just go slow with it and take your time, and I'll check in with you once I'm done peeling it off. Alright guys, so I've gone ahead and peeled out all the excess little plastic bits, and a good trick or tip that I've learned is that you just pull the plastic dip away from the letters and it'll cut itself. And for some of the letters that you can't get to, like on the inside, just use some tweezers. Go ahead and pile it up, and then you can be able to pull it away with your fingers. And we'll go ahead and clean this off with some baby wipes, and then I'll check in with y'all with the finished product. But as you can see, it came out perfect. Couldn't have asked for any better. And I'll check in with y'all right now at the finished product. Alright guys, excuse me for the lighting, but here's the finished product of the 4x4 emblem. It came out really well. Really happy with the results. Just want to check in with y'all one more time before I go. And thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up these other emblems, and I'll catch you on the next video.